Hey everybody, it's Patrick Grosser with Fathom Realty. This is your Cincinnati real estate market update for week 1, 2021. This week I'll share with you a couple of buyer tips that will help you to find your dream home and win your dream home if you find yourself in a multiple offer situation. I'll also walk you through 3 tips for sellers on how to capitalize on the hot market to make sure you sell quickly for top dollar. Looking at the numbers for this week, again, the first week of 2021 compared to the first week of 2020, new listings are down 10%, closings are down 21%. These 2 data points are disappointing. We already have low inventory as it is, and to have 10% fewer new listings this year compared to last year is not good news for buyers. And also, the closings being down 21% is not good news in general for the lack of activity this week compared to this week last year. So hopefully that picks up. Average sale price is up 16% versus this week last year. Good news for sellers and, of course, bad news for buyers. And the average days on market is down 42%, which is, again, good news for sellers and bad news for buyers. So if you've been searching for a home in the Cincinnati market, it's no secret to you that inventory is low. Right now, we're at less than 2 months worth of inventory. In order to be at market equilibrium, which means buyers and sellers have equal leverage in negotiations, we would need to be at 6 months of inventory. So we're actually 4 months or more short of the inventory we need in order for buyers and sellers to be on a level playing field. So as a buyer, the challenge is finding your dream home and winning in multiple offers. The first thing you can do as a buyer is to make sure you get set up on a listing alert directly from the MLS to make sure you're getting a notification each time a listing that matches your criteria hits the market. That way you can schedule your showing first, you can put your offer in first if you like it, and ultimately beat out the competition from other buyers. The second thing you need to do is create a game plan for how to win in a multiple offer situation. You can create this plan with the help of an agent. The first thing you want to do is make sure you're pre-approved for your loan. Have that pre-approval letter ready for when you want to write an offer. You also need an agent in your corner to write the offer on your behalf and also negotiate those terms. You also want your agent to discuss with the listing agent what the seller's preferences are on the contract terms, in addition to sale price, for terms like closing date, contingencies, and whether or not they're willing to do repairs after inspections. It's also helpful to write a personal note for your motivation for buying their home, how much you love it, what you see yourself doing in the home and in the neighborhood, and how long you plan to be there. Sometimes this emotion entering into the transaction can help give you the edge over the other buyers who may not write a personal note. If you'd like more information about how I help my buyer clients prepare to find their dream home and win in a multiple offer situation, click the buyer's link. If you're thinking about selling your home, of course you want to sell quickly for top dollar to take advantage of the hot seller's market. The first thing you need to do is review your options as a seller. You can sell to an iBuyer for cash. You don't have to do any showings, renovations, repairs, cleaning, staging, or even marketing the home. You can simply sell it as is for cash, but it will be at a discounted price. So do your research, find out what that discount is, and determine if that's right for you. Second option you have is to for sale by owner, which is a very common option for those who want to do the work themselves and try to save a little bit of money. Just be aware that the difficult part of the transaction is not so much finding a buyer right now in this market, but getting that buyer through the entire process from pending to closing, getting them to the buyer's table and closing the deal. So do some research on what that process requires and whether that is something that you want to undertake on your own. Third thing you can do is hire professional help, and you have a few options there. You can do a limited service contract with an agent to simply gain access to the MLS, and then you can do the rest of the work yourself. There's some significant savings there. Again, if you're doing the work yourself, you want to consider if that's worth your time. Second option is the traditional full service agent, which will give you a one-size-fits-all approach with a one-size-fits-all price. That may be right for you. It does work for lots of people, but it is somewhat inflexible as to what services and pricing that the agent will offer you. What I do for my clients is custom service. So I can do the traditional full service one-size-fits-all approach if that's what you want. But most of my clients opt to take a look at what their needs are, what services they need absolutely, and which ones they may be able to do without, to see if they can save any money without losing out on any service that they absolutely need. So if you're interested in more information on how I provide custom service to my sellers, how you may be able to get the best of both worlds in terms of price and service, click the sellers link. Through that link, I have a series of videos that will walk you through the entire selling process from an objective point of view. So it's certainly not a sales pitch for my services. It's just educational, whether you decide to list on your own or you decide to hire professional help, just to walk you through all of your options, how to market your home, and how to make sure that you're getting your home sold quickly for top dollar. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.